Hello everybody, I'm Nico, a French importer for Flysurfer. I'm working for the company called Sup Air. We are importing Flysurfer for 6 years now and we are very happy with it. I'm here for the Innovation Day and I will make an interview of Armin Harich, and all the questions come from a French forum called Tubeless Kite. Speed 3 had a great success. Can you give us an idea of how many Speed 3s, all sizes, you sold in this year?
In this year, I don't know exactly, but I think about 1,500 this year, and we are really happy about it. But it was a long time. I mean, with the Speed 1 at the market, everybody was expecting, oh, what is this crazy guy doing? That's such a high aspect ratio foil with D-power that's not working, doesn't make sense. But we find a lot of convinced customers that say, wow, it's really great to have hang time, low-end performance. And now with the Speed 3, we made a continued progress that all of the new kites better than the old ones, and now a lot of happy customers with it, and we get a lot of new customers on top, so it's our bestseller kite. And it's the most expensive kite on the market, but it's our best selling kite because the people like it, and that's what it's all about.
How many parts to assemble to make a Speed?
You have got top sail, bottom sail, and you have got the ribs. And if you look for our design for a top sail, you have usually average about 7 different pieces for top sail, the same for the bottom sail. For every rib you've got 14 top pieces, and for the ribs you have got the ribs itself, and you cut out the holes that the air can go through, then you added a special piece of fabric for reinforce it, then you have the attachment points, and you have sometimes mylar on it, and at the trailing edge you cut it off, and it's at a single cell already a lot of different pieces on it, and the same with the lines and so on. So, but the customer don't have to care about it because it's very durable. So, as long as it works.
The kites are produced in Asia?
Yes, but it's different. I mean, we have, for example, the lines are from Germany. So, and it's from all different countries. The fabric is coming from a different country. Then the bar is coming, and even at the bar, the different parts are coming from different countries again. So it's not at but one country or something. So it comes from different parts of the whole world, and the whole design is from Germany. And then we are thinking about where can we produce it, or how can we produce it if we take it from Germany, for example, with the lines, better stretch or something, or if we take other parts from a different country, that value for money is the best for the customer. We're already at the higher level of the price range, so we don't want to get it even more expensive, just the best value for the customers.
Do you know how long it takes to build a Speed 3 in the factory?
We always have 1 week that they need to build the complete kite, because it's more step with printings. You have to wait until the ink is dry and so on, so it takes 1 week. Plus you have people who are specialized for making the lines, and even at the lines you have one person who's just doing the lines, one person is just unwinding the lines and measuring the lengths. And for the lines, for example, later on the people are measuring if the length is correct after everything is properly done. And with the lines, one person is splicing the line. So there are a lot of different small steps. And at the end of everything is double checked by quality control if really everything is done the right way. But if you have everybody has just always the same simple work, then it's less a problem that there are some faults inside, specialized to do it.
A lot of people were a bit disappointed that there was no 10 meter.
For me, it flew well, but we have a philosophy now that we only want to bring products on the market that is making most or all customers happy. So in the Speed 310, it was not stable enough because this super high aspect ratio wing, and if you have so massive D-power at the Speed 3, if you use it in 30, 35 knots, even more gusty wind, then customers could get into problem with this high and super high performance wing. So we decided, no, we can't bring it to the market, and it's too much. We know the wish, but if there's a wish, we want to give a product that the customers are really happy with it, and so we decided not to bring it to the market.
Okay. One member of the forum asked for a 17 square meter.
Speed 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, We will think about if we make a successor, if we make a bit more narrow step between the sizes. But at the moment we don't make additional size. It's not our planning to make one more size. We also try to make as much D-power as possible to the kites, that you get the biggest wind range that possible. So, I mean, you can switch from the 21 to the 12 square meter speed 3, and it's working already. So the main goal is to have with one kite as much as possible wind range and conditions that you can.
A lot of people noticed that the 21 was a little bit different from the other sides, so now people want to know if the changes or optimization that you added to the 21 will also be added to other sizes.
Yeah, we stick with our philosophy that we don't change existing products, so we will not change the other sizes. If we will build Speed 4, which will take 1 year until it will come to the market, at least our planning, and then we will bring all new technology for all new sizes, but the other sizes will not be changed.
Can you tell us a little secrets on what kind of modification you added to the 21?
I mean, we have been a lot spending in development of new products, and then you always find some new things that you can improve the kites. And I was thinking about if the knowledge we get, if we could also bring this to the Speed 3, and it directly worked out. And so we released the Speed 3 21, which has now finally a bit more power than the people expect, because we had some more knowledge now.
Okay. Fred, one of our team riders, asked if it would be possible to have a tunable turning speed on the kites.
Yeah, if we find the key how to make the turning 3 times faster without any disadvantage, we would like to edit it. But it's always a bit of compromise. The overall package has to be nice, and the stability has to be nice. It has to turn nice. The backstall should be fine. So that's not so easy to just make it 3 times faster turning. We improve step by step. The 21 Speed 3 is improvement again. At the moment we just try to find it balanced between turning speed and the feedback. I mean, we had with the hard and soft steering, we had already a possibility to adjust it, but not too many customers was using it. And it would be nice to have a feature that you can just say, okay, it should be a bit faster, and maybe if it's faster, you also want to have a different bar pressure or whatever, but we don't have something that it's such easy to modify this way. If you maybe find it, something very simple for the customers, we could edit it. But we also try to keep the product as simple and safe as possible. At the moment, we recommend for the most people the Psycho 4 for going for wave riding. We know that some people would love to have it even tighter turning for the wave riding, or that it's even more stable if you let it float for a long time. We do our best to improve this as much as possible. Yeah, we work hard to make it even better.
I see an advantage that you can steer your kite and really put it where you want in the wind window.
Yeah, that's right. With our kites, you can steer it a bit different than inflatables. If you move it up and down with the inflatable, then you can bring it back to the power zone. With our kites, if you sheet in, you can also bring it a bit backwards. And this way is also working. Unfortunately, I can't ride too often the waves. I need to come to France.
Yeah, you should. Would you make a low-cost kite, like some tube brands are doing, for example, North with the new Neo or other brands like this? Does it make sense for you?
Our goal is to have the best value for money for the customers. To just make a cheap kite that is not as durable, it's not our goal. We are now working with the Viron. The Viron is, it will be soon on the market. It's the most easy kite we ever built, and it's the lowest price kite we have in the range, but it's still a full working kite. It has full durability and everything that we expect from a Flysurfer product, because if we sell it to customers, we want to make them happy and not to sell a kite that is, let's say, also cheap, that it's getting destroyed too easily or whatever. So we can do it very good, but we can't be cheaper than the cheapest brand. That's what we can't do.
Where do you test your protos?
Oh, we test it always at different places. In the summer, most of the time, I've got a camper. I'm traveling around Germany. We're going through Germany and test it there. In the winter, we always wait until we get the prototypes, and then the last days we are booking the flights. We check wherever the weather is the best forecast around the world, and then we go there and we test it for about 1 week or a few days longer, and then we bring everything into the computer and to make the next prototypes, and then we're working at a different project, and then when the prototypes are coming, we are going away for testing it again. So it's all around the globe. At the moment, we're here in Sardinia. Last 2 weeks, I was also here in Sardinia, and I'm at South Africa, Morocco, Italy, Denmark. I've been all around the globe. It's not only me who's testing it, maybe first. We have got also Andy Hanrieders, our aerospace engineer, and he's also testing it. We test it together, or he's testing some products, I'm testing, and we change it again. And we also have some test pilots, for example, Gunnar Binasch. He was German champion in racing, for example, so he's also testing the products. Or Eddie Lansing, our board shaper, is also a very good rider, he's also testing it. So a lot of different people who are testing it. Usually testing doesn't mean that we go out for 1 hour just riding. Usually testing means we just change the kite. So we go out for 5 minutes, and then we try, for example, stability. Then we have a procedure how to make it unstable, and then we judge how stable it is. And we directly come back to the beach and we change it again and go out again and test it again. So the most time is readjusting the kite, and not the most of the time is riding the kite, because after 5 minutes usually we know what the problem is, and then we directly change it. And at the more final stage, then the pleasure comes, and then we can also ride a bit more and enjoy it. But the most of the time is the beginning, where we really have to try out a lot of different things, and we have ideas, so we have different things we have to try out. So it's not too much riding, it's more adjusting and changing it. The Parakite, yeah, it's my love project. I love it. At the moment, we are working or spent the main time into the main products for kite surfing. About the Parakite, we don't have a final release for it. I personally fly it and I like it. And we need more testing about it, because it's something completely new. It was never on the market, so the people are a bit scared at the moment what it is. I personally think this is a lot safer than paragliding. First, we need to really test this product internally with more people, and we also have to make more prototypes about it. So it takes some time, not for this winter, but it's a lot of fun.